I'm Bridget Stomberg.
And I'm Lisa DeSimone.
And this is Taxes for the Masses.
Today's episode is the 100th episode of Taxes for the Masses.
On July 4th, 2021, our little podcast was born, and here we are over 4 years and 100 episodes later. In today's episode, we're just gonna bring the straight tax shenanigans.
Hello, B.
Hello, Lisa.
And I think we need to get this little sound effect for our listeners here. So bring your glass over here and let's do a little clinky. Cheers.
Cheers.
We are enjoying a lovely bottle of champagne that my brother Michael sent me for the holidays, and I'm finally getting around to drinking this rare champagne.
Literally, rare champagne.
Literally, that's the name of the bottle.
Yes.
And it was a 2013 vintage.
Oh my gosh.
Which is very appropriate for us because that's the year we graduated together.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So, and we're together.
And we're together in person.
Also wonderful.
And I've gotten her to drink a little bit more than one glass, which is about the most I've ever seen B drink ever in life.
So pretty sure this episode should come with some sort of warning.
Oh, there's a warning. There may be explicit language.
Oh, okay.
Or at least explicit stories, I'm hoping.
Don't you think our sponsors will get upset?
Somehow, I'm not worried because we don't have any.
I'm not wearing pantyhose. Yes. Okay. So right out of the gate, I have a very important question to ask.
Okay.
Did you ever think we'd make it to 100 episodes?
I don't think I could even wrap my head around it. Like I didn't know that it would take 4 years, almost 4 years to get here. Mm-hmm. And so no, if I had thought about it, if I had done the math, I would have said we probably would not be doing this in after July of 2025.
I agree. And the reason I would have said no is because I do think it's a small feat that we have found 100 things to talk about related to tax.
I mean, 98 things to talk about.
98 things?
Because the 50th episode was like this one, which is just a whole bunch of nonsense.
And we do have reruns.
Yeah, that's true. We do have reruns.
Okay, we found like 85
things
unique
to talk about.
I'm impressed.
And we still have a long list.
We do. This is not the end.
Yeah.
Second question.
Okay.
We started on July 4th, 2021. And on July 4th, 2025, we passed a new tax legislation. Is that like the universe telling us that we need to...
It's telling us that we're big and beautiful.
Pack it up, pack it in?
No. I think it was the sign that we need to keep going.
All right. They've given us a green fodder light for another 100 episodes.
That's right.
All right. Sorry, listeners. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, we've done it now. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so we thought it'd be fun for this episode. We have a few questions for section 1, just kind of like about our experience with the podcast.
Yep.
And then for the second part, we're going to mix things up.
Yes.
And you've designed
I have
a little bit of like a newlywed show game thing where go ahead.
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
We're going to leave you. We're going to a little bit of a cliffhanger.
I like it.
Okay, let's go.
Always make them want more.
Yes.
Okay. Questions. What is the biggest mistake we made with the podcast early on?
I think there's an obvious answer.
There's one that comes to mind to me, but I don't think it's the same as what you're talking about now.
Okay. My answer would be our sound.
Yeah. That's my second answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That we did not invest properly in our technology, and it took Fabio Gärtner very gently and very kindly and very supportively saying, your sound sucks.
Yeah. And showing us how to fix it.
Like a good reviewer would do. Here's the problem.
Yeah. It's very constructive.
Pointed out the problem and then literally gave us the solution.
Yes.
So we are forever indebted.
No, there's no debt anymore because I sang for that, literally.
Oh, that's right.
I sang for the supper.
Oh, man. Yes, we'll get to that later.
Which is not to say that we're not appreciative, Fabio.
No.
We love you. We appreciate it. But there is no debt to be paid.
Okay, so what is your first biggest mistake? If that was the second. And don't say choosing you as a co-host.
No. I remember we had one of your students, former students now, on as a guest, Junwei Zhao. And we had an amazing time recording with her. She gave the most awesome answers. We were going back and forth. It was a great episode until we realized that we had forgotten to record.
Yes.
Because at that point in time, we were recording over Zoom and we just forgot to record.
We did.
Whoops. So we did it all over again. And it was still great. But
Because Junwei was a sport and
she was so nice.
Got back on with us and did the whole thing over again. Yes, with the same level of energy and enthusiasm she had on round one.
Yeah. But whoops.
I mean,
whoops.
Good thing after those two mistakes, we haven't made a single mistake since. It's been perfect ever since. Okay. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
When did you notice when people were actually listening to the pod?
So for me, and I may have told this story before, I oversee our undergraduate program at Kelly.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means I have to do speaking events where students are present. And it was a year ago, I think, that I went to give a talk to students who live in our business dorm, essentially.
Okay.
Our business residence hall, so I don't get yelled at. And there was a Kelly student, a sophomore Kelly student there to kind of help oversee things. And as I was walking out from giving this speech, she came up to me and she said, "My dad is going to be so excited. He can't believe that I'm meeting you." And I said, "I don't understand." I said, "Your dad a Kelly alum?" And she said, "No, but he's a huge fan of your podcast." I said, "Is he a Kelly alum?" She said, "No." I said, "Is he an accountant?" And she said, "No."
Oh, wow.
And I said, "Then why on earth
would he listen to two tax accounting bozos like us?"
And she said he's very into podcasts and he found it and he thinks it's very entertaining. And so that was, I think, the first time that I can remember someone we didn't know or someone who was not a tax professor telling me that they listened to the podcast. And that's when I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Similar story, not nearly as good, but just like when people reach out, when they email or they get on their socials and reach out to us, and we have no idea who this person is.
Yes.
And we cannot find a connection. They're not one of my former students. They're not a former student in my school, not a former student in your school. We have no idea. That's what hits home, is perfect strangers reaching out saying, how much they love us.
Because to be clear, and I think we've said this before, when we started this, we set the over-under on how many non-family members were going to listen to the show. And I said if we got to 20 people who were not like personally related to us listening to the show, I would be thrilled. And we've done that. Because
I literally can't even get those people who are related to me to listen.
Oh, correct. Yeah. Make no mistake. All of our listeners are not related to us.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
I can say I'm talking to you, Derek, because you're not listening.
And Matt is in that category too. We love our spouses.
Okay. Funniest memory doing the podcast, or maybe biggest blooper is another way to think about that.
Oh, I think it's one in the same, like my favorite episode that we've ever recorded in terms of my enjoyment of the recording.
Okay.
Will be topped by this one because of the bottle of champagne.
Of course.
But it was very early on, and it was the Globe at Lake Austin. And there were like turtles and crickets. And there was all sorts of nature joining us, which I'm calling the bloopers. But we were outside. We set up outside on the lawn at this beautiful resort on Lake Austin.
With a no cell phone policy.
That didn't say no podcast equipment.
It did not.
Yeah, that was my favorite. What about you?
So in terms of blooper, I was going to reference the Junwei episode where we forgot to hit record. In terms of funniest, the two that come to my mind, and again, you've already referenced one of them, was you singing, I believe it was Write It Off.
Yeah.
To Taylor Swift's
Shake It Off. Yeah.
And the funniest episode that lives in my mind still is on Disney and DeSantis.
Oh, you just love that.
Because you did your Mitch McConnell
waddle.
Yes, turkey waddle.
Yeah.
And I cried because it was so funny.
That's okay. Because you worked in so many Disney references to that episode.
Those were good. I'm not trying to say that those were, but I can't laugh at those because I did them.
Yeah.
And so you coming up with an impromptu, sober Mitch McConnell impersonation.
Yeah. I'm not going to try that on a glass of champagne.
But I just remember laughing very hard during that episode.
Funniest podcast adjacent memory. Meaning like not while we were recording, but something that happened around the time we were recording or when we were planning or whatever.
Do you have one?
I do.
Okay.
You remember this.
Okay.
So We did a retreat. We talked about it. Lake Austin. We've done a couple, but we did one. This was the big one because we planned out the whole thing and we established an LLC. And it was like a whole thing.
Yes. This was our strategic planning meeting with the board of directors, which is you and me.
Which was you and me. And we did a hike as one of our activities. It was, team building activity.
Yes. Trust falls.
Yes. And there was one of the leaders of the hike, one of the guides, and I knew I made a face at you within a minute of meeting this woman.
Yes.
That I knew she was going to drive me crazy. And we went on the hike and we're sitting in this beautiful area right next to a gurgling stream.
And she made us stop. She was like, let's stop next to this.
Stop and hang out.
Yes, body of water.
Pull out your granola bars and your water, whatever. And what she pulls out of her bag was not one.
No.
I don't even think it was two. I think she had 3 flutes.
Yeah. Real talk.
Flutes, people, that she pulled out and played in turn. And I'm just giving this look to be the whole time of like, yep, that tracks. This woman is going to drive me crazy.
I do think, I don't know how to describe it, but you and I don't know if we're enigmas or what, because like we do pretty crunchy things, but there is a limit to the crunch.
Like we're all in on the hike. The hiking was great. The stream was great.
Yes. I want to be in nature.
I don't want to be in nature where my guide pulls out a flute
that's too much.
And starts playing a flute for me.
It's a bridge too far.
A bridge too far.
Yes.
A flute too far.
Yes. Absolutely.
Do you have one to add here?
No, I think that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. Funniest thing we've ever cut from the pod that our listeners haven't heard because we cut it.
So I'm pretty sure we cut this.
Okay.
We did our episode during the 2024 presidential campaign.
Yes.
And both candidates, Trump and Harris, put forth a proposal to not tax tips.
Yes. This is mine too. Yes. Tell the story. Yes.
And when we got to the good, the bad, and the ugly, my suggestion for a good, which got cut, was that I had managed to make it 22 minutes through the podcast without saying just the tip.
Just the tip, ladies. Yep.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like if this were a radio show, we would just be like watching people change the channel right now. But that's okay. That's okay. If you thought we were serious, you've not been paying attention, right?
No. Okay. We're literally drinking champagne and just riffing.
Memory lane here. This is a moment. Okay. This is a good one. Most controversial topic that we've covered on the pod.
Clearly accounting enrollment decline and accounting professional decline.
Yes. Agreed.
We got a lot of feedback from that, which was great. We love listener engagement. We love it when you reach out to us. We had people sharing stories with us, research with us, theoretical arguments with us. It was fantastic.
It spawned a second episode, which was great.
Really, really good. We had Professor Andrew Sutherland from MIT come on.
Yep.
And talk about some of his research. It prompted a really good conversation. It prompted a second episode. But yeah, for sure, the most controversial topic that we've
agreed. And
discussed.
when I think back on good jokes, because that's really what I'm here for, is the jokes. I remember that one, and he was talking about things changing in 2011 or 2013 or something like that. And I had done the research to figure out that was the year that The Wolf of Wall Street came out.
Yeah.
And also the year The Accountant came out. And I tried to make the joke that we just had the worst movie.
Yeah.
And that's why our accounting enrollments were declining. And I was not satisfied with the laughter that I got off of that joke. So I just wanted to say it again.
Says the woman who does not laugh out loud.
No, I don't. And I don't sneeze out loud either.
It's out loud. It's just like a puny little.
I try not to make.
Yeah.
I save the noise for when I'm talking.
And we have plenty of it then.
And yelling. Okay. What question do you get the most from listeners?
I think you know, and I think you're trying to avoid the answer.
I don't think I know. What is the what?
They want to know the Norway story.
Oh my God.
What happened in Norway does not stay in Norway.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, you have to tell it.
I feel like this should be one of those things on Patreon where this is like, you have to be a paid subscriber to hear the Norway story.
It's an interesting thought.
Okay.
I still think you should tell the Norway story.
All right, I'm going to tell the Norway story.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. So, 2022,
Sure.
Let's call it 2022.
Okay.
Lisa and I went to Norway for a conference.
Yes. A very good conference.
Wonderful conference in Bergen. We did an episode on it.
Yes.
It was amazing.
We even talked about going to the spa
Yes.
in Norway on this episode.
As we often do. So we try very hard because we don't get to see each other that much outside of work events. And so we try to always pair a work event with a fun trip at the end. So we went to a spa in Oslo.
Yes. That you picked.
No. Did I pick it?
You always pick the spa.
Okay, I picked it. Disclaimer, I didn't understand spa culture
In Norway.
Did not understand the full realm.
And what do you mean by spa culture?
I mean two things.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, you go to a spa, and it's not like a spa here in the States where you like get a massage and maybe hang out in a whirlpool. The whole thing was 4 floors of different water immersions, hot tubs, cold plunges, showers, steam rooms, saunas. It was like every incarnation of pools, indoor, outdoor.
Yep.
Every incarnation of water that you could imagine. Was not expecting that.
Right.
Second thing I was not expecting is that people are just naked.
And it's co-ed.
And it is co-ed.
Yeah.
You got your own locker room, you got your gender-specific locker rooms, but the whole...
But in terms of like steam rooms and pools and whatever, you could just be walking around nakers with other people of all genders walking around also totally nakers.
And not just walking around. I believe one of our first stops was to a sauna where a naked man was doing lunges.
Yeah.
And grunting.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah. But we had a choice.
So you have to check in.
Yes.
And we're being checked in by some like 20-year-old Norwegian, tall, blonde hair, blue-eyed guy. English was not his first language.
Right, as you would expect
As
in
you
Norway.
would expect. Mm-hmm. So we're doing our best to communicate. Yeah. And he is trying to explain to 2 40-year-old women that we cannot wear robes.
We can't wear our own swimsuits. We could not bring our own unclean swimsuits.
Is that what it was?
Into the spa.
And you also could not wear a towel.
Right. You either had to go totally buck naked.
Yes.
Or they would sell you different styles of swimsuits, but they had to sell them to you branded. You could not bring your own in.
Okay. And I didn't have one to begin with.
That's deemed to be unclean.
And I don't think either of us had them because we didn't know that this was going to be...
Yeah, I don't really think of packing a bikini to Norway.
No, especially when we had been kayaking in 30-degree weather.
And almost got hypothermia.
Yes, the day before. Mm-hmm. So as our dedicated listeners will know, I am cheap.
Yeah.
Something you may not know about me is I am also fairly modest.
Yes.
Did not grow up in a, quote, naked household, not walking around showing people my lady bits on a regular basis.
Yep.
So we are standing at this check-in counter, having to make a decision of whether I want to spend 20 kroner.
No, it was like 80 kroner. But I thought we decided it was like $20.
It was like 80 kroner, but $20 US dollars.
We couldn't really do the conversion. Like we struggled. We couldn't do any conversion. We couldn't do the time conversion because we showed up at the wrong time. I always remember that too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we were really struggling.
We were.
And we're struggling with the conversion and we're going to call it $20. I think it was like $20
that seems right.
for a swimsuit.
So I, in the heat of the moment, had to make the decision of what was going to win out. Was it going to be my frugality or my modesty? And was I going to spend the $20 to buy the bathing suit that was hideous?
Yeah, yeah. You would never
going to wear again.
Yeah.
Or was I just going to go with the flow?
And my $20 were with you buying a swimsuit and being modest.
This is excellent. You thought I was going to do it.
Oh, 100%.
I did not buy the swimsuit, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
I saved my $20 and gave away my dignity.
Worth every penny.
And there you have it. That's the Norway story. Okay, excellent. How has the podcast changed your life, Lisa?
I mean, obviously, I'm a lot more rich and powerful now.
I was going to say the paparazzi.
Yeah.
I mean, respect celebrity privacy.
That's
people.
right.
Yeah. That's probably it, right?
But the ability to influence, politicians.
Yes.
And
yes, the impact that we are having on tax policy.
Yeah.
Also, the private jets.
Yeah. It's pretty and private islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are perks.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
Seriously, how has the podcast changed your life?
People seem to think that it's like a lot of work and like this big thing that I'm doing and I'm having a major impact, and they don't realize that like we're really lazy and not lazy. We're really efficient.
Efficient.
We're extremely efficient.
Yes, I would never. Lazy would not be a word I would use to describe either of us.
At all.
No.
We're extremely efficient,
Yes.
so it's not that much time that we spend doing it. And people seem to think it has much more impact than it actually does.
I would agree with that. I would also say we've gotten a lot more efficient.
Oh, yeah. The learning curve was very steep.
Huge.
To begin with.
Yes.
And now it's, pretty soon AI is going to do the whole thing for us.
Yes. Well, except the witty banter.
Well, yeah, of course. Nobody can replace our witty banter.
It reminds me a lot of referee reports. Like when you first write your referee report, it's like a 3-day ordeal and you've checked every paper that they cite in their lit review. And then after a couple years, it's not a 3-day.
It's a 3-hour thing.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is similar. We're learning to hit the important points.
Yeah.
We don't need to overturn every stone. Right. We need to make sure that we're considering the facts on both sides. And
right.
Yeah. So I think we've gotten a lot more efficient. And I think I've said this before, but it has shown me that I can do new things and hard things.
Yeah.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Is one of us a dog in this scenario?
Yes. I am. I'm the dog.
We're going to pour some more champagne. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna play a little bit of a game here, and I'm gonna let Bea explain it because she is the mastermind behind what I think is like a newlywed game, but you were calling it what? The just game show?
I was wrong. It is a newlywed game. I was calling it.
I'm sorry. 100 episodes, and now I get and I was wrong.
Yes, and that's your last one.
Listeners, you heard it here.
That was your last one. So yes, I think I called it the match game, but that's not what I meant.
The match game, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I meant the newlywed game. So
okay.
we're going to play the co-host game.
Oh, I like it. Yes.
And so we've got some tax-themed questions for each of us.
Yes.
And then the other one is going to try to guess what the other person would respond.
And we actually wrote down our answers. So there's no cheating here.
No, we would never cheat you. There's no fun. It's not fun if you're cheating. All right. So this is how we're going to go. Maybe we'll keep score. Maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, dear. Okay.
See who wins.
So the first question was for you. So you're answering and I'm guessing your answer.
Correct.
And the question is, if you could make any expense,
yes,
tax deductible, what would it be?
Okay. You got to tell me your answer first.
Shopping. Clothes.
No.
What?
I'm sorry. The correct answer was brownie purchases / emotional support chocolate.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
My brain went straight to sugar.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Off to a slow start.
Damn.
Okay. For Lisa, which tax form would you invite to dinner and which would you block from social media?
So this is tough because you have to guess two things.
It is. Okay. So for the one that I think you would invite to dinner.
Yeah.
And there's kind of two, but they're related. I'm going to say either the 5471 or the 5472 because that's where companies report their income from CFCs.
I believe the correct answer was the 1040.
No, the correct answer was 5471, 5472.
I really thought you would go personal on this.
I went income shifting.
Yeah, it's a great guess. It's a really great guess. It would have been a 5471 if it weren't the 1040. Okay.
And which would you block from social media? So I'm trying to think of a really annoying form. And unfortunately, I don't know the number, but I'm going to say wherever you calculate the QBI.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know the number either, but I'm going with AMT.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, sticking with the individual theme. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not doing well.
No,
here.
we're not.
0 for 2. All right. We're going to pick it up here.
So the question for you was, what is the most boring tax topic that you secretly love?
Yes.
And my only qualm with this question is I don't think it's any secret.
Correct.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's stock-based compensation.
I didn't know if it had to be tax policy related or just tax in general. So I gave two answers. One was ASC 740, which is accounting for income taxes. And then the other was stock compensation.
Okay. So I got at least part of it.
You did.
Okay. Excellent. We're improving.
Okay. Lisa, to you, which tax code section would you get tattooed and where? No, you're asking now I'm totally confused. Oh no, I'm supposed to guess this for you. So I'm supposed to figure out which tax code section you would get tattooed and where. So I hope I'm not totally wrong here because I'm going to stick with transfer pricing.
Yes.
Which is 481A, which is 481.
42.
42.
Yeah.
But you know what I meant.
I believe the intent was there. Yes.
And I don't think you would change the place you're going to get this tattoo. It's just going to be in your wrist.
It's going to be on my arm somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done.
Excellent. Good.
Win, win, win.
Good.
100%.
Love it.
Question for you.
Yes.
What tax topic would you absolutely crush in a pub trivia contest?
Okay.
And my answer is one that you just gave, ASC 740, accounting for income taxes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank
Ding, ding,
goodness.
ding. It's right there. It's written down.
Excellent.
All right. Question to Lisa. Would you rather audit Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy?
Yes.
And this is a tough one.
It is.
This is a tough one.
Think about whether I would enjoy auditing either at all.
So where my mind went was gender stereotyping.
Okay, good. Because Santa Claus is gender stereotyped to be male.
He
and
is.
Tooth Fairy, gender stereotyped to be female.
I'm just going to say that I think... I really could go either way on this, but I'm going to say Santa Claus because I think he would be more disorganized and you'd be more likely to school him on something. I think the Tooth Fairy would be on top of things and you wouldn't really find a lot because, you know, women historically well organized.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you would enjoy auditing Santa Claus.
You're a more vindictive person than I am.
It's true.
And
it's documented.
I enjoy doing work less than you do, apparently, because I want the easier job.
Okay.
So part of my math on getting to the Tooth Fairy is, well, she's only visiting children with their first set of teeth.
Yes.
Whereas Santa Claus visits everyone.
That's true.
All in one night, and it's a big giant mess where the Tooth Fairy is spread over 365 days.
Yeah.
And so I think it's easier to audit the Tooth Fairy, and so that's what I went
She's
with.
also probably more dealing in cash.
Yes.
So you have fewer
cash
valuation
basis.
issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas gifts, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I had the logic right, but I made the wrong conclusion.
Sure.
You're winning. That's the point. Okay.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next question for you. Would you rather claim your co-host Lisa as a dependent or elect me as a corporate officer? I hope to goodness that you would rather have me as a corporate officer than as a dependent.
100%.
Good.
Now, I will say if the tables were turned, you should claim me as a dependent because I'm expensive. I take a lot of effort. I require a lot of watering and feeding and care. And so you'd get a big tax deduction for it.
But you are also what's the word?
Obstinate, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
she used that word several times today to describe me.
It's true. You asked for it though. Yeah, you're like my chi. Like you compliment me. You complete me.
Very
And
sweet.
so I need you as a corporate officer to smooth out my rough edges, to fill in my rough spots.
Bring that other viewpoint.
Yes.
But I would save you more money as a dependent.
You are very expensive. It's true.
All right. If you had to pick the IRS's logo, would it be a cartoon sloth or a breakdancing calculator? I don't even know what the rationale is, but if the answer is not breakdancing calculator, I'm going to be pretty sad.
You do not need to be sad.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see what this breakdancing calculator looks like.
Who do we talk to about this?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I think we just need to design it and then make it happen.
I agree.
Yeah, kind of like naming it OB3. We're just going to put it out there. Yeah, and everybody's going to catch on.
That is something. It's something I've learned from this podcast. It is kind of something I've learned from this podcast. We wanted a podcast. We made a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You want the IRS's logo to be a breakdancing calculator. You just got to do it.
This is one of my favorite stories of the podcast, actually, as a little bit of a tangent. We started it, and then somebody asked you, how did you get a podcast? And your answer was $50 in a dream and a little hard work, or something like that, right?
So I said, yeah, $50 and 2 pod mics. Like,
yeah.
we did it.
Yeah. You just
an hour on the internet.
Do it. We're not waiting around for somebody to come sign us to a podcast deal.
Because nobody would.
No, but we're just making it happen anyway.
All right. I think you're ending round one ahead of me.
If you say so.
All right. And now we're going into rapid fire.
Oh, I like it.
This
yes.
or that.
Okay. This or that. Yes.
Okay.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
All right.
So, cash or accrual?
Mm-hmm. What am I going to say?
You're going to say accrual.
I'm going to say accrual.
Damn hell.
Absolutely.
You are as an accountant.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Depreciation or amortization? I think you're saying amortization.
It's sexier.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fancier.
Okay.
Okay.
Tax refund or break even? I think you like a refund.
I do like a refund.
Yeah. Even though I would say break even.
You would.
Because you don't want to give a loan to the government.
You would.
But getting money is nice too.
All right, sales tax holiday or bonus depreciation. This one's a tough one.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
It's not?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to rely on the logic of the Santa Claus question and say you want less work, and there's less work when it's a sales tax holiday.
That's not the right logic, but it is the right answer.
Okay.
I just like buying things without taxes.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
There's not a whole lot in my life that I can depreciate. So
All I have to say is no bonus depreciation, less recapture.
that's fair.
Okay.
Tax software or pencil and paper, and this is a no-brainer.
Yep.
You like the tax software.
I like the tax software.
Yeah.
You like the pencil and paper.
I do.
Flat tax or progressive tax? You got to be progressive tax all day long.
I'm progressive, baby.
Yeah.
Tax law changes every year or never again, and you'd better say every year
Every
or
year.
else we're out of a job.
Absolutely. You got to keep things interesting.
Excellent.
All right, last one. Teaching taxes to kids or explaining taxes to Congress. I'm going to say since we both chose as our profession to teach taxes to kids, that's what you said.
I gave both answers on this one.
Okay.
Teaching taxes to kids is easier, but I think I might actually make a bigger impact on the world if I tried to teach taxes to Congress.
Okay.
Not that they would listen.
That's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Like you can say
Yeah.
as much as you want,
Yeah.
but whether they're going to listen to you
Yeah.
is a different question.
Yeah. I certainly find teaching taxes to kids more enjoyable. I'll tell you that.
All right, I think we did pretty well. I think you got me by one.
I'll take it.
Because you gave the wrong answer about Santa Claus.
I never win because I gave the wrong answer. Well, it's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I honestly have no idea what we're going to say now.
No. I mean, the good thing, obviously, is that we have made it through
100 episodes.
100 episodes, different topics all over the spectrum. I mean, we've talked about everything, and I'm proud of the fact that we are so diverse in our topics because people who like sports always comment on loving our sports issues. We've got issues that are, or episodes that are more about music, episodes that are more research focused, episodes that are more policy focused. I think we have done a good job, and I hope we continue, of thinking about taxes broadly and talking about a whole bunch of different stuff.
And I'm going to say another good here. I'm going to pull an analogy to how I spent my summer, which was 2 months in a camper van, 90 square feet with my spouse. And as much as I love him, I am delighted that after 2 months of living in a confined space together on the road, we are still married. Similarly, I'm delighted that after 4 years, 100 episodes of learning what it means to podcast together, we are still work married.
Well, we're always going to be work married.
Yeah.
I actually read an article the other day that said and everybody knows that when I say read an article, it means I saw the headline of an article on Instagram. Just want to clarify. Read an article the other day that said if you are friends with someone for more than 7 years, you'll be friends forever. And we're on year 16.
16.
Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And a quarter of that time we have done podcasting together.
So you're stuck with me.
Not nothing.
No, it's not.
You're stuck with me too. Love it. Bad? The fame, the power.
I mean, yes, I don't want to rehash the free gifts from designers and the swag bags.
It's hard to know, too, what to do with all the money from the podcast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you spend that much money?
It's true. What was it last year? I mean, I think we split $7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, the one thing that I think we still haven't nailed yet is the successful third person guest.
Okay, so we suck at having guests.
Not we suck at having guests.
Okay.
I think that we have done this for so long and we're so comfortable with it, then we have a guest on, even if it's someone we know.
Yeah.
They can be a little nervous. They can be a little scared of it. And I still don't know how to get somebody, into our podcast world and put them at total ease.
I have an idea.
As she raises a glass of champagne.
It's a thought.
It's a thought. Yes. So I think not that it's bad because I love having guests.
Yeah, guests have been awesome. They're so informed and they bring so much to the table that we can't bring. But yeah, making them relax a little more and just be a little more conversational with us is We haven't cracked that formula yet.
No, and I think it's interesting because I remember one time saying to a senior colleague that I was worried about something because I'm just such a goofy person. And she looked at me like I was insane and said, I would never describe you
as goofy?
As a goofy person.
No, most people wouldn't. I would.
You would.
But most people wouldn't.
And so I guess that's the thing. I think people get on and they think that we're more serious.
Have they listened?
That's what yes. Maybe some haven't. Maybe some haven't.
I mean, if you can call me a resident economist, we're not that serious.
And I do, because you are, in
relatively speaking,
you are our
with
economist.
your, what was it, food science? No, leisure studies.
Leisure studies.
Leisure studies,
yes. So yes, I wish that there were, so to anybody who is a guest at some point in the future, we're really not that serious. We are not serious people.
We're not serious people.
To quote Logan Roy from Succession. Ugly?
Here's the question.
Okay.
Do we make it to episode 200?
I think so.
Yeah?
I mean, at the rate...
You got four more years.
D. Simone Stomberg, 2028. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
I think at the rate at which tax policy is changing...
Well, yeah, we will not run out of topics.
We will not run out of topics.
The question is, are we going to run out of, interest and time and time, really?
I mean, I hope not, because for our 50th anniversary, we talked about the reason that we did this, and one was to stay on top of things.
It has been incredibly helpful.
So helpful. There's very few times where I get caught flat-footed and a student or a colleague has read something that I can't talk about in some semi-intelligent way. So I just feel like if I'm going to continue to invest the time to stay on top of tax topics, which I want to do, this is the way I want to do it.
And once AI can totally nail down our voices, we won't even have to record.
We won't have to do anything.
It'll just do it all.
But then we won't get to see each other.
Yeah, no. That is the bigger reason to do the podcast and to keep it going is nothing replaces being in the same room with you. I mean, having a bottle of champagne to split doesn't hurt the situation either. But it is delightful to have done 100 episodes with you, my dear, my darling co-host B.
You as well. And this reminds me of very early on in our PhD program, because I don't know if everybody, we don't have all listeners who get PhDs, but it is very rare for a PhD program to have two people specializing in tax.
In the same year.
Because it's a smaller market. There are fewer job opportunities. I almost didn't get the offer to Texas because I interviewed late and they had already given Lisa an offer, and they were a little nervous about having two tax people in the same cohort. And very early on I remember having this conversation and it was, are we gonna collude or are we gonna compete?
Yeah.
And we decided to cooperate and team up. And I think that was the right decision.
Best decision ever.
To the next 100.
To the next 100. Well, that's all we have time for today.
Be sure to join us for more tax nerdery on future episodes of Taxes for the Masses.